What's up, guys? I am the jack of all trades, and this is part 3 of my running tutorial. Today we'll be getting into full game time situations. I'm going to show you a little drive I put together a while ago that I think is really perfect, just a perfect run game. Long drive, it eats up about a quarter and a half of time, and I just think you guys can learn a lot from it. And really want to go over this like in-game subs and fatigue and how that works. And really the key to fumbling less is to watching your running back's fatigue. And if he's tired, if he gets yellow, sub him out. Well, I'll go into it in the video, so I'll see you then. Alright, so you'll see this is the first drive for me of the game. You'll notice we're at 2 minutes into the game, so just make note of that as this drive continues to go on. But I always pretty much start off the drive with a run. Get my substitutions in order. If you know you're going to be running mostly out of formation here, sub in some tight ends or some good blocking fullbacks, as many as you can for the receiver spots, and maybe even a lineman for the tight end spot if you got an athletic lineman. And definitely try at the start of the game to set up your audibles, like I said in the previous parts, so you have an outside run and an inside run. So here you see I'm just doing a toss, follow my blocking, try and do a one cut inside. Yeah, I don't know, the one cut, it's hit or miss sometimes for me because you accelerate really quick, but then you bang, we're going right into someone. And then here you see I just subbed out McCaffrey because I ran him twice and he got hit stick by Sean Taylor, so I was kind of worried. You really want to keep control of your fatigue because that's how you fumble when your guys are tired. That's really the #1 way of fumbling. There you see on that third and short, I just give it to my fullback dive from the near jumbo formation out of the Vikings playbook. That's the playbook I'm using. It's a really good power run playbook, but if you see that clip back, you'll notice I did the little push the pile mechanic they added this year, where if you're behind your lineman, you flick up on the right thumbstick like you're trucking, and you kind of push your lineman forward, and it's really good on those third and short situations. So here I do a dive. I bounce it outside because I see I got the edge, and I was worried about a little block shed in between the tackles and the guard. So I get a gain of 9, and I'm just I'm grinding away the clock, making sure my audibles are all set up. And I've ran the ball now 4 times in a row. I'm gonna hit him with a pass. You don't want to forget about the pass. You can't just run all game because eventually they'll run commit and stop you. So you want to keep them honest and put a pass in every now and then. And here I get a nice little scramble with Baker Mayfield, slide just in time. It probably could have been a roughing the passer, but yeah, you definitely want to slide when you scramble. So you got to keep them honest. He ran a cover 4 there, so I didn't want to bomb it deep. I could have probably, but every now and then throwing some play throwing some play actions and some rollouts, and it'll really help your run game out because you're going to be running the ball so well. It'll open up the passing game, and they're going to start pressing you and forget about the pass, and you really play off each other like that in your offense. So as much as I love to run the ball, you got to pass every now and then. It is what it is. So I'm back in the run game. It's already the second quarter, and I'm at about midfield. There was really nothing there. He kind of bottled up my toss, so I just tried to get north-south, and I kind of ended up getting 1 yard instead of getting a loss of like 3. I tried to cut it upfield as quick as I could with the one cut, and I got to gain him 1, so that works out. So here we go, 2nd and 9. I audible to the blast because I didn't like the toss, and boom again. Not much, but I'm able to one cut upfield and get a gain of about 5. So we're doing all right. There wasn't much there again, but I made it work. So 3rd and 3. I'll give it to McCaffrey one more time. I checked his fatigue. He was still blue, so I'm all good. I feel if you're yellow, then it's bad. You gotta rest him, but he's still blue there, so I'm all right. Here, I got a gain of a 1st down again, and I probably could have ran around that guard, or that defensive tackle, but I just wanted to get the 1st down. You see I'm running the clock down. I'm letting the play clock go down a little bit more, so we're just wasting time. That's the best thing you can do when you run the ball. There again, I cut upfield, get north-south. I'm only getting about 5 and 6 yards. It's really all you need. If you can get 4 yards each play, then you're getting 1st downs without even having to go for it on 4th. And that's ideal. Running between the tackles, a lot of people don't do that. So now I ran it again a couple times in a row. I'm going to hit him with the play action. He's pressing everyone in the box. It's the perfect time to go and hit him with the play action. His safety's out of position. I hit Jimmy Graham. Spin real quick. Ooh, get leveled a little bit by Sean Taylor, but there you go. Our run game was so in this guy's face. He was so worried about it. He brought everyone into the box, and it really exposed him in the passing game now for a play action. So I'm keeping him honest by not allowing him to bring everyone into the box, by opening him up with this play action and then hitting him deep. So now he's kind of got to respect the pass too. He can't just lock down my run game. And there you see, I just brought it down to the 2-minute warning already. We've already gone through a whole 4 minutes with the ball, and he hasn't touched it in the second quarter yet. And that's really ideal. You really want to, your clock management skills will help you win games. And there, boom. It looked like he could have got me in the loss in the backfield there. It was wide open for him, but I sprint right away to the right and then cut it back in the hole as he kind of over pursued. And was able to get 6 yards on what should have been a loss of 2. Here again, I run a dive, boom, bounce it outside because I see a block shed there and his user screaming down that A gap, and I cut it out luckily, and I'm 3rd and inches now, so we're just grinding the clock, and he really has no answer for this offense. You just got to be patient though, because you're not, like I said, you're not always going to get 80-yard runs. You just got to work your way down the field. Another play that really works on 3rd and short, well, especially 3rd and inches, is the goal line QB sneak. QB sneak's back this year, it really is. Unless the only way to really stop it is if they come out in the goal line, then you're kind of screwed. But guys, if you need that short yardage, I'd come out in the QB sneak, because unless they're in goal line, you really can't stop it. So here, McCaffrey was getting a little tired. I subbed out McCaffrey, put in 2 fullbacks on that jumbo near, and just tried to dive, see what would happen. Sometimes I get some good yardage with my fullback, so. And my fullback's college usage, so he's pretty good. 2nd and goal here. We're winding the clock down a little bit, but I want to leave some time to score in case I do. There I see I had nothing. They played the outside really well, so I spun to cut back inside. Broke a little tackle, and my lineman kind of got in my way, but I probably would have scored if my lineman didn't block me. But McCaffrey makes a nice broken tackle and gets me another couple yards. Now it's 3rd and 1. 3rd and goal. I'm going to go for the QB sneak here, I think, for the win. And that'll be it. So if you guys enjoyed this part 3, if you learned anything from it, like the video. If you want to see some more highlights, subscribe. And let me know with your thoughts in the comments down below. This has been the Jack of All Trades. I'll talk to you guys later.